Oh, what a wind! Oh my goodness, I hope that you can hear me through this loud wind. I love the wind, I love the rain, but it's not convenient when you're trying to make a video. So hello my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Hey and I believe in dragons. Welcome again to my forest. Here is where I meet up with my dragon for 100%. In fact, he's just right here with me and he's not angry that I am making this because he likes the attention. Attention. Yeah, I understand why the dragons want that. They want this connection to have with each other. And something that I know from all these years, that I don't know in fact, from all these years on the Dragon's Path, just aside with my dragon, is that I don't know his name. For 14 years I don't know his name. And actually that annoys me a bit. Because actually when I try to say, please, what is your name? The first years he didn't say anything to that. But then again he said something that I cannot pronounce. It was something like with a lot of r and a lot of, yeah, you know, it's not a human. And that is the point when they are trying to talk to you about it in a dragon language, in their language, that you know that they are not human at all. But in fact their behavior is just also very, very difficult to describe. And that is actually the thing about in history, the dragon gods. The dragon gods are named for many years, many names. I mean, many names that they had throughout history, because people cannot pronounce their names. So they named him something that looks like it. They had a conversation with a dragon or a dragon god or a guardian, and then they make a name out of it with a human name, a human language. And that is like Tiamat, Pangu, Quetzalcoatl, Leviathan or Fafnir. That were the old gods, but now in these times they are renamed in, how shall I say it? Grail, the Grail, that is like Tiamat or Pangu. Grail is Earth, the god of Earth. And then you have Seiris, and that is the god of air. And then you have difficult names. Nailion, something like that. That is the god of water. That is actually supposed to be Leviathan in the old times. And then you have something that is the same name that is given in the old times, that is still now, that is Fafnir. And because Fafnir was named many years after the old dragons were named. It is because they stayed with the same name, Fafnir, to be exact. Earth, Grail, whatever. Grail is the Earth god, the god of winter, respect, responsibility, purpose in life, but also stubbornness. That is a thing that many dragons can have, stubbornness. But that's actually not stubbornness, it's just something that goes against your mind. And that is the Earth dragon. They say, now you have to do this, and please do that, because and then you go against it and say no, and then they can be really stubborn. So they will say no, now this must happen. Responsibility. So they have a large responsibility that they want to have. That is their mind and soul that speaks for them. And a purpose in life. Of course, people who don't see any purpose in life, that is not the earth element. The earth element sees a purpose in life, in everything, and I can feel this very well. Well, my purpose in life, for example, is to be a guardian for earth itself, and to be a guardian for everything that lives. That is Grail, the earth god, dragon god, or Tiamat or Pangu in the old times. That was a female and a male. Oh my word. I hope you can hear me. Next is Ceres. or Quetzalcoatl in the old times, in the Aztec times, the god of air and spring. Very intelligent, very compassionate, and it's a god of compassion. Just like Quetzalcoatl is the one who says, "You don't need to do a sacrifice for me. That is bad. If you want to do a sacrifice, then sacrifice something of yourself and not from someone else. If you sacrifice an animal or sacrifice another human being, that won't work on me. You have to have compassion." That is Ceres, Quetzalcoatl. Ceres. It's not actually their real name, it's just what they can pronounce, the humans that had a contact with the dragons and dragon gods. He is the embodiment of air, and his time of year is the spring. It's actually now, the god of air. Intelligence, or a lot of joy when you feel them. A lot of joy, and unfortunately, they are when they, yeah, that is their bad side. If you can feel this, you can bragging for what you are, and yeah, it's not a good thing, but this is what the dragons are, and that is the thing. Even the dragon gods are not perfect, and they know themselves. They know it. I know they know it, and they try to balance it by intelligence, joy, and the joy that you can feel is by the air element. Further on is Nailon. I'm sorry that I cannot pronounce it right. Sorry. He is the water dragon, or in the old times, Leviathan. Autumn or fall is his time. The things that you can feel with a Nailion, let's call it like that. Nailion is a love, a lot of love and calmness and peace in the mind. He is a very, very calm dragon. He just is a very wise and ancient dragon, and he has a lot of forgiveness. If you do something wrong, then they will say, "Oh, that's okay. Try another time." That is the water that you can feel in yourself and in the dragon, in your guardian as well, because every guardian also has the same features. Um, the downside of Nelion or Leviathan is lack of emotional control. If you have a lot of emotion, that is because water rains on your soul, on your energy. Water has a lot of emotion. It's an emotional element, and a lot of chaos also inside of the emotion that you have. Emotional chaos. That is the dragon of waters, but also love and calmness and forgiveness. They are so gentle, they are a gentle being. Even though Leviathan is described as the dark dragon, that is true, that is the dark dragon, but they are not bad. That doesn't mean that they are evil. They just need to be understood. Water, that is actually the one with me. I had a lack of emotional control for many years, so I had to balance it with every element, especially fire. And that is the next one. That is Fafnir, and it always remained Fafnir because that was the last dragon, the last element that was named, because that was the dragon that could breathe fire, the only one. Also pronounced as Fafnir. He is the dragon of the summer. He is a dragon of sex, lust, passion, change, and willpower. If you go for something like, I want to go like, yeah, I want to go for it, then you have the fire in your eyes, the fire of Fafnir. And he has a lot of downsides. In fact, in the with it, compared to the other ones, that has one or two lacks of something, then Fafnir also has the features of hate, fear, and ego. That is something that fire is, hate. But you don't need to see that as something bad. Hate can be controlled, fear can be controlled, and ego can be changed in pride. And that is also something of the fire dragon, Fafnir. Um, I don't know actually what the name is of my dragon. My dragon is here with me, but um, yeah, if I tell the if I just quit asking him what his name is, because the only thing that I can hear are it's something so difficult. It's something like you have a glitch in your computer and the noise that it makes. It's like in the old times, in the first days, I called him. I heard what he said and I pronounced it as decor, decor, something like that. And now I don't say anything anymore, because every time when I say his name, he says no, 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 it's not like that. So I gave up, and I just call him my dragon, my lord. So if you, I'm actually jealous to the brothers and sisters who can pronounce the name of their dragon. I'm very jealous of that. 14 years I have to say my lord, my dragon, but I cannot name him, and that's a shame. So for all these, yeah, Fafnir, Leviathan, Quetzalcoatl, Tiamat, Pangu, and there are so many other gods are renamed in these times as Grail, Ceres, Nelon, and Fafnir. But there are so many others. It's not just these four. It's just what they pronounce the embodiment of the nature itself, of the elements inside of a dragon energy. Everything that you see is dragon energy. They are you are looking to the gods right now, the embodiment of the dragon gods, the bringers of life, and they are the guardian also of your dragon, of you. They are the closures of your dragon eye. It's you, the guardian, but also the dragon god, and some of them have a large connection with you. Maybe even all four of the elements. It can be to have balance. And you also have a stronger connection with one of the elements. But they are all four in you. They are all four, and when the dragon comes to you, they become activated. So much more stronger and powerful than ever before. When the dragon gods come to you, you will know. When the dragon guardian comes to you, you will know. But have faith in yourself. Just don't say, it's nothing, it's nothing. I'm not sure. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are very sure. You just don't want to admit it. You just don't want to accept it, because that is also the difference between us and religions. Religions are following someone else in their spirituality, hoping that they are right. With this is our experience. It's something that we are. And I know that your emotions are far more powerful than ever before. Now they are opened up. So yes, you don't need to remember all these names. Just go on to your feelings, and maybe you can name them yourself with what you feel. Maybe your guardian will give another name, like the others, like the ones who did in the old times, or the new age versions of these names, like Melion. Oh my word! Oh, yeah, the god of air, working along with the god of the earth. So powerful. This is magic, and it connects with all of us. So, my brothers and sisters, be blessed.